Oh right, hello and good morning everyone. Today we are going to be playing the new Assassin's Creed that's come out, Assassin's Creed Shadows. I think the world is just now finally opening up for me. I've been playing for about an hour, maybe 2 hours, and it's kind of been like this slog of running around and watching videos and not really getting to enjoy the game. So here we are actually in the game. Finally, I think the world has opened up a little bit for us to be able to go out and enjoy. I have no idea what I'm doing or where I'm going, but we're walking. We're walking through the trees. So I guess we'll find out together. That's kind of what I just wanted. I want to explore the map. I don't really care about the story because the story is at best. So I'd like to explore the world a little bit. So what do we got here? We got random family sitting around playing with a horse at a campfire. Okay.
I see you.
We see
Perfect spot.
a crane. Perfect spot for what? Are we supposed to take the crane out? I don't think we're supposed to. I don't think we're supposed to hit the birds with kunais, but you know, maybe. I want to find like a fortress or enemies or something. We did this. We did the observation point. There's lost pages to find at a temple, but I'd like to find just like an area to go bust in and do Assassin's Creed things. I'd like to just test out the open worldness and all that. So let's see if we can find something. Can we chop down the bamboo? We can chop down the bamboo. It looks like, excuse me. Chop down the bamboo a little bit. Looks like, is that a person up there maybe? It's having a tough time. So the game looks great, but I will tell you, it's having a tough time keeping up while streaming it also. Okay, so these guys are level 5. He doesn't see me yet. Good morning. How's it going this morning? Got him. Okay, this guy's level 3. Okay, so there are like random encounters with bandits and such, so the open world does feel a little alive with that. I appreciate that. So what did we get here? So they were attacking random people. We've looted a hay brush and 5 money. That's it. Okay. I guess it's not a great reward, but simple random encounter.
Oda's shadow grows longer with each passing day.
It's a very nice little tree here. It's a very cinematic game. I will give them that. Like, I bet if we go like right here, we activate the photo mode. Yeah, go like right here. Right about there. Roll that camera into portrait mode. We might be able to get a good shot with that tree. Put it like right. Something like that. Then we grab a little bit of exposure, turn down the brightness just a little bit like that. Then we need to Well, hopefully that saved to just the regular screenshotting place, because that was a nice picture, but okay. So we're just running around the world trying to figure out what they've put in this world. So far, like I said, the story isn't great. It's kind of your standard like, oh no, I'm the chosen one. My whole village was destroyed, but for some reason I wasn't. So now I must take revenge on everyone. Just very, very generic at best. Good morning, Gorilla. How's it going? So I'm not super into the story, but I'm excited to see more at the very least. Good morning, Owen. The soundtrack is okay so far. So like so far, I'd put the graphics are great. The sound is eh. The story is bad. There's way too many videos. Good morning. How am I doing? I'm doing good this morning. It is Monday. We are preparing for a long week of work, so this is the best way to start the week, is to hang out with y'all and enjoy the game. What game is this? This is Assassin's Creed Shadows. Just came out on March 20th. This is the new Assassin's Creed. So far, if you're on the fence about buying it, I do not think that it is a must buy. I definitely think, like most Ubisoft games, go on sale within a few months. So I would say this game is probably one worth picking up when it's on sale. Like if I paid $5 or $15 for this, I would be okay. So far, I definitely do not think that I've gotten my money's worth out of it. Good morning, Dexter. How's it going? But it does look great. Like, don't get me wrong, that part has been great. It has definitely put a lot of work into looking fantastic. But graphics can only get you so far in a game, right? Like, there needs to be more than just good graphics. What is that? Little raccoon dog thing, tanukis.
Oh, it's a Fukui family class. Why wasn't this
Find another shrine.
A place to meditate.
Okay, this so far is my most disliked part of the game. So you have to do these meditation things, and it'll send you back in time to go like relive something. And you've got this mini game. This is outrageous. This is a AAA game in 2025, and we're playing the worst Guitar Hero knockoff in the world. You're telling me this is supposed to be engaging, good gameplay where I'm just going in a circle on my D-pad, pressing a button at the right time? Like, this is so dumb. Graphically, it's cool. I like how it like changes to the stuff, and I like how it kind of fades away, making it a little bit harder, but it's such a dumb mechanic that exists in a game in 2025. And I get that people hate QuickTime events, but they couldn't think of anything better than that. If you don't have rhythm, just say that. Hey, I am certified great at Guitar Hero. It just seems like a pointless mechanic. Like, either don't have it at all and do the meditation so I can actually like watch the screen and visually see them meditating, or give me something more engaging. But that seems like a cop out. I have a lot of subs. I'm okay. I'm getting there. You know, I've got a small little community that I really enjoy. I'm definitely no PewDiePie or Markiplier or anything like that, but I enjoy my group that I have.
You did not sleep well.
I'm fine. I was just cold last night.
I heard you cry out in your sleep.
I am interested to play the other character because you get to play as two characters. So you get to play as her, and then there's the samurai character that comes at some point. I did play as him a little bit in like the tutorial, but I haven't gotten to play much of him. I'd like to see a little bit more of playing as the other character and see how they work that like swapping between the two. You know, that does seem like an interesting mechanic. So I do want to see that, but it is a slog to make it to that.
Oda Nobunaga does not know the word defeat.
You only have 30? I mean, honestly, just keep at it. That most everyone, if you consistently make content, you will grow. That is just a matter of fact. As you make things, it'll be sent out to your niche. It'll be sent out to people who may or may not like your content. But if you just make content, you will grow at some point. Like, may not be fast, but you will grow.
Not in our usual way.
So you just got to stick with it. That is the only way. I have been doing this for many years, and I have done quite a lot of streams to 0 people. I've made a lot of videos that only got 2-3 views. I was actually just looking at that, like my first 10 or 20 videos I ever released on YouTube got a whopping 10 views. And even now, some videos I launch only get a couple hundred views, right? So like it's an incremental growth. So you just got to keep at it.
Be honest with me and with yourself.
Keep on keeping on.
Now, tell me about your nightmare.
It's hard to remember.
Can you guys hear the sound
I was
at all?
alone.
I can't hear sound, but my sound bar says that sound is playing, but I can't actually hear any of the sounds. Coming through my controller? No.
I did.
A lot of people want to tell you there's a secret to it. There is a secret to it, but I don't respect the secret. A lot of people find a lot of success in using YouTube as a way to make money, and they make money through harming other people by exploiting children, exploiting people who are vulnerable to misinformation and other things. So we're doing this again. So you can grow faster if you do those things, but I highly don't recommend it. I can't in good conscience recommend it. Wow, such amazing gameplay, such engaging, great gameplay, Ubisoft. I'm glad it took you years to develop this. I do like how the screen like goes a little bit black and white, gives you kind of like an ink drawing sort of feel. I do enjoy that, but I'd rather just focus on the visuals and enjoying the visuals than I would actually in doing this minigame at all. And it just goes on and on and on. This right here guarantees the game could never be a perfect 10 out of 10. This is so pointless. It's such a waste of time. Bubble's here. Good morning, Bubble. And I already know that the Catholic forum is going to be filled with people asking, can I play Assassin's Creed Shadow because there's meditation in the game?
That happens when you empty your head of the past.
And there's a lot of people who don't understand the Catholic teaching at all and think that all meditation is evil or somehow harmful. And so I just know there's going to be people asking, like, can I play the game because there's meditation in the game and meditation is bad? And trying to explain, like, meditation is good. Catholicism is not anti-meditation. They are anti-bringing in, like,
I always
Eastern
have. Only
philosophy,
now can
like
I
doing
show
like
you
Tai
how
Chi where you're trying to
much.
ground your body or move flows of energy here or there, that sort of thing, is forbidden. And a bunch of well, I won't get into it, but just the act of meditating, trying to clear your mind, the act of trying to silence yourself and just listen, there's nothing wrong with that. But I was, man, so my boss is someone who believes a lot in those kind of alternative sciences and energies and those sort of things. So during our weekly wellness videos, occasionally we get different like meditations, different stretches. I'm not opposed to it. Like I don't participate in the things that I can't because of my religion, but I do enjoy a good stretch. Like I have no problem with stretching or getting up out of my seat and moving around. Like those sort of things are definitely okay. I enjoy those. But some of the videos that we occasionally get are a little bit more out there. Gamer, good morning, Gamer Afton.
There you
How's
are.
it going? So
Where
this
have
one
you
video
been,
we were
child?
watching, this was
busy
a
hunting
eye
after-
stretch. This
I
yogi
know
master
what you have
comes onto
overcome these
YouTube
past weeks.
and says
Your
that
first battle. How brave you
you
must have been to
that your
survive
brain
Wasn't sure I
that your
would.
brain gets
Momo-ji
knots
Sandai
in it
said
like
I
your
fought
muscles get
and
knots
I
in
knew
it.
you
So
would
if
too.
you do these
Have
eye
pride in
stretches and
yourself.
tap your
Now
forehead
we
at the
push
right
past
place, it will
survival.
undo
With
the
my
knots
family
in your
scroll
brain.
written in my
I'm pretty
ancestors'
sure that's
bones.
not how it works. Like
All shinobi
I'm no
families
brain
have secrets, you know?
scientist.
Thank you.
The scroll's lessons will be
But
very
I'm pretty
useful
sure
to
your
you.
brain doesn't get
But
physical
more
knots
useful
in it,
when
and
you
I'm pretty
retreat.
sure
I
wiggling
knew
your
where to
eyes
keep
doesn't
it.
massage your brain and undo the
Already
knots
full
in
of
your
other
brain.
secrets.
That
I'll
one
find
is
it.
always,
Where?
that video
With
always
the priest
cracks
at
me
the
up.
shrine.
And there's
Oh,
another
birds and
one where
roses came before us.
they do
It's
tappings,
been a
like
harsh
head
winter.
tappings and
Tougher
shoulder
than
tappings.
any
They
I
say,
can
you know, like
remember. Guess
if
I
you're
need
feeling
toughening up
sleepy in the
too.
morning, you just tap yourself enough, and that will trick your body into releasing the proper energy throughout your body. And again, I'm pretty sure that's not how any of this works. But you know, I appreciate that my boss cares enough about our well-being that they give us stretches and they give us different videos. So I don't say anything. I don't want to be that guy who ruins it. Like, I don't want it taken away. I definitely don't believe it, but I like getting up out of my chair once a day and stretching. The first time someone has noticed you in stream, I'm sorry. I'm glad to be the person to notice you, but I understand that feeling of
I
not being
wonder what I'll
noticed. That
learn from the
definitely
ancestors' scrolls.
definitely
Just wanna
bothers
be
me.
good.
That there's a lot of like, not
Real
streams,
shinobi.
because I don't,
Just right.
ironically I don't watch a whole
Auntie
lot of
left the
streams,
scroll
but
with
I've
the
joined a
cross.
great many of discords where I just don't feel noticed, and it's like, what's my point in talking here and spending time here if no one's going to notice me, you know? So I definitely understand the frustration of that. All right, what do we got? That's one. That's two. And three. You bought Battlefield 1 for the spring sale. The story and physics when you shoot buildings insane. Somehow didn't destroy your PC. I have heard rumblings about a new Battlefield that some people have gotten their hands on, like some demos and some early access stuff. And apparently they have done some really great stuff with like the physics engine. So I'm excited to see what they do with that. See like the destruction of the environment, all those sort of things. I'm really excited to see what they come up with. You can't get Helldivers 2 because it's blocked in your region. Can you get a PlayStation account? Because I know that Helldivers had a whole ordeal with the PlayStation network and like PlayStation
Here it is.
accounts, and it caused it to be
Auntie
banned in like
Month's
60
scroll.
different countries because of the
I would never have guessed
PlayStation
Auntie's family was so powerful.
bans and call outs and all that. So it's probably something with that, if I had to guess. Which upset a great deal of people. So you're not alone in that. They did just launch a cowboy war bond, though. If you haven't been following, you can now be a cowboy in Helldivers. Not risking a VPN ban for Steam. Way too broke for a PS4 even for that. It is a shame, because Helldivers is one of those games. I think Helldivers is a game that everyone must play, but here's the thing. Helldivers is good. 100%. No, don't get me wrong. Love Helldivers, love everything about Helldivers. But Helldivers is so good that there's going to be no doubt people are going to copy it. So at some point you're going to get to play the game, and someone's going to copy it anyways. So we're going to get it at some point. Do you get a horse? You do get a horse, as you can see here. The horse I don't like using for some reason. It keeps getting stuck in a lot of different areas. The horse is not very intelligent, and as y'all know, I am very terrified of horses, so I try to avoid the horse.
Are you finished your training?
For today.
Why
But there's
AC
so
Shadows?
much
I
more
would have
to
said
learn,
Ghosts
isn't
of Tsushima. Yeah, I love Ghosts of Tsushima. I would have really enjoyed another Ghost of Tsushima. I know we're getting another Ghost of
I'm ready.
Tsushima later this year, so I'm super hyped for that. Gorilla, thanks for the sub. Thank you. Hopefully you'll be able to join us a few more times. But you know, I subscribe to GameFly. I am not sponsored by GameFly. GameFly, if you're out there, please sponsor me. But I'm not sponsored by GameFly, but I am a huge believer in GameFly, which allows you to rent any game you want and keep it for as long as you want. So I would not have bought Assassin's Creed because the last few Assassin's Creeds have been super disappointing and I have not liked them. But since I get to rent it, because I'm already subscribed to the service, then I am going to enjoy Assassin's Creed. So, any games that's on sale that you know of that I should try? Doom, the original, and then the Doom, the modern remakes are all on sale. I highly recommend those games. Doom is most excellent. I'm pretty sure Stardew Valley is on sale. If you haven't played Stardew Valley, that's always a great game. I really liked Dave the Diver. I think that one's on sale. So should we be sneaky here, or should we just like go in and destroy everything? I used to pirate Assassin's Creed, but since I bought AC3, I started paying for them. You have Doom Collection on your Switch. Assassin's Creed 3 was okay. Honestly, the best Assassin's Creed was Black Flag, and that had nothing to do with Assassin's Creed, right? That one was just a good pirate game. That had nothing to do with Assassin's Creed being good. That was just a good pirate game because the soundtrack was awesome and the ship mechanics were awesome. Sims are having their own sale, I think. Sure, you could buy The Sims on sale, or coming later this week, the Sims competitor Inzoi is finally coming out. So I'm excited to try the Sims competitor Inzoi. We'll see how that actually turns out. I'm really worried. Early reviews for Inzoi are saying that the game is very boring. Ooh, that guy just one-shot me with an arrow, basically. Okay, we need to take out those archers. So yeah, I'm excited to see Inzoi in action as well. There are not great reviews for it so far, so I'm cautiously optimistic, but yeah, I'm very nervous that it's gonna be a whole lot of nothing. Oh, that's why the guy one-shot me. He was using a gun. That's cheating. Dude. Okay. So we're gonna actually have to be stealthy here. We're gonna have to be really stealthy because those dudes are actually hard. I spent more time pirating than doing actual missions. Yeah, that's exactly the problem with Assassin's Creed, though, right? Because Assassin's Creed Black Flag was great because of the the pirate ship and the songs. Like, as an Assassin's Creed game, it was an awful Assassin's Creed game, but as a pirate game, it was a great pirate game. Japan had guns back then. Total War Shogun taught me this. They did have guns back then, but, you know, where's his sense of honor? Also, speaking of samurais and all that, if you haven't watched it, Blue Eye Samurai is one of the best animes I've ever seen. So if you've not gotten to enjoy Blue Eye Samurai, definitely give that a watch on Netflix. That was an incredibly good anime. Alright, so we're gonna have to take this a little bit stealthier. These guys are actually tough, or at least take out the guy with the gun. Didn't they invent gunpowder? I'm pretty sure gunpowder was invented by the... I want to say the Byzantine Empire invented gunpowder? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, Google. Who invented gunpowder? According to historical records, gunpowder was invented in China, specifically during the Tang Dynasty in the 9th century. There you go. Look at that. Assassin's Creed forcing us to learn. Okay, so these guys are really close together. There's two there, there's one there, and there's a guy here. So, how am I going to do this? Maybe we should go take that guy out first. I also hate that, so you can do all these cool parkouring things, but I hate that they call it parkouring. Like, can't they call it acrobatics or, anything like that? Do they really have to call it parkour? Like, I don't think I'm parkouring around ancient Japan, you know? I really wish they would call it something other than parkour. All I can hear is Michael Scott from The Office going parkour, parkour every time I'm doing a move. All right, let's knock this guy with the gun out first so that he can't take me out this time. All right, we still got hurt, so we need to take out the guy with the arrows. Who's got... That guy's got the arrow. Okay. 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 These guys are taking a lot of hits. What's up with these bullet sponges? Holy cow, this dude's got, like, way too much life. I'll tell you what's up with that, because they're doing that annoying thing where, like, oh, even though this is supposed to be kind of sort of realistic, your weapons have stats, you know? Somehow this sword is more deadly than anyone else's sword, so you have to go collect the legendary swords that are somehow more deadly than regular swords. I strongly dislike that. I see no reason why my weapons need to have stats. Ooh, it got dark fast. It's actually kind of hard to see. Sorry, I see chat, but I can't concentrate on chat for a second here. I've got people to destroy. These camera angles are awful too. Holy cow. I wish I could see what's going on. That would certainly be nice. Ah, they got me. trading partners between China and Japan. Yeah. Okay, so am I high enough level for this? That's another thing. I despise the levels, the level system in games like this. So like somehow that human can take 50,000 blade slashes, but if I take down 100 other people, now he'll only take 10. Like, I hate the leveling system. I'm level 3, so I guess they're 2 levels higher than me, and that's why this is a tough fight. But then, like, it's... So, like, you can't just go explore the whole world. You've got to play in a very certain way. I really don't like that. Like, if I can do this without getting seen, I can probably make this a lot easier. That was part of my problem, is getting seen. So let's see if we can do this the right way. Let's try... Hey, you, can you... If you hear me whistle, will you wander over here? Will you be curious? Best of luck, Gamer Afton. Okay, so whistling got them all to come out. I don't want to fight you all. I want to take you one at a time. But I kind of like that, actually. I know that in the previous Assassin's Creed, when you do like the whistling or distracting or that sort of thing, it would draw like one person at a time. Well, that messed things up. And I like that it doesn't just draw one person at a time. Makes it a little bit more realistic, but... also makes it harder. Okay, so I drew these guys away. Are they far enough away that now the rest of the camp doesn't hear me? Yes. Okay. So now the front entrance is open. They don't see me. That guy is back somehow. Another guy there. Oh, I thought I could just walk up to him and... Oh, I can. All right, I can just walk up to him and stick him. Okay. Problem solved. Now this guy... Ah, yes, the classic, he is high enough level that getting stabbed in the throat doesn't impact him. How foolish of me to think that stabbing a dude in the throat might take him down regardless of level, you know. That's why I despise the leveling system in these games so much. Just give me back the old school Assassin's Creed where I can just take people down.
I can't let
Good luck, Afton. See you next time. Oh, I hit the button too soon that time, so now I didn't get a proper attack off. Okay, so now he's lost sight of me, so can I give him the runaround here? Like, can I surprise him? No. I thought maybe I could surprise him, but apparently not. Alright, we're gonna give this one more go, and then if not, I guess we'll just go do the main story, since apparently levels are super important in this game. But I am gonna put that as another point against it, because that is terrible game design, in my opinion. Here's a huge open world, but you can't explore it until you're high enough level, so you have to go do this very specific... Like, what's the point of an open world game if you have to do it in a very linear fashion? Like, if you're gonna make someone play the game in a linear fashion, then why not just make a linear game? Why pretend that it's an open world game if you're not gonna allow people to enjoy the game in an open world fashion, you know? So... I just don't see the point of making the game that way if you're not going to allow people to enjoy it that way. He had a valuable orange on him, a Mikan. Alright, so this dude's got such heavy armor that I can't take him out with just a quick little stabby stab. So, oh wait, this is a different guy. Okay. This guy I should be able to take out. So now there's 2 guys left. Don't turn around, don't turn around. I also feel like the dodging and parrying is very, like, delayed. I don't like the dodging and parrying mechanic. I feel like there's, like you press the button and then half a second later it actually functions, which maybe it's because I'm streaming it. Maybe there's a little bit of delay there, but I felt it when I wasn't streaming it, so I definitely feel like there is some sort of input delay between the game and everything. And that's like the thing I hate about like Dark Souls games so much is the controls feel delayed to me. It feels sluggish when I try and do things. Okay, let's try this. So I got their attention. He's randomly attacking the air. So let's see. Oh no, this guy sees me. So yeah, basically all I have to say nice about the game so far is it looks great, but that's not enough for a game for me. Is to look great isn't enough of a reason to get the game, which is why I recommend waiting for it to be on sale, because if all of it's got going for it is good graphics, like, you can get good graphics anywhere. Alright, I guess we're gonna go level up somewhere else. We'll just go do the main story, since the game really doesn't want us to take down this random bandit camp, even though it's supposed to be an open world game, but, you know. Okay, we'll go do what we're supposed to. Come here, horse. Take me to the place I'm supposed to go. They also have this really interesting Pathfinder mode where you can turn it on and it will give you this line to follow, like if you want a visual representation of what to follow. I do like that. I do like having like this draws on the ground so that you can know exactly what you're supposed to do. I don't trust you, Waffles. I don't even like AC, but I don't trust your judgment. We've talked about it before. I am very harsh with my game ratings because I feel like games are overrated. For example, this game is averaging a 7 or 8 out of 10 across like a lot of different gaming publications. But here's the thing. If your scale is 1 to 10, but most games average a 7 out of 10, then it's not a full 1 through 10 experience, right? Like, if you're too afraid to give a game a 1, 2, or 3, then the whole thing is going to be broken. I really don't like this. Like, maybe it's my HDR, but like I can't see anything when it's dark. This is like way too dark. Which I get, like, realism, like, wow, it's so dark, but also, like, if I can't play the game, then that should trump the realism, right? I got peasant clothing. Is peasant clothing better than what I'm wearing? Yeah, so I hate that too. How does peasant clothing give me more health and make me do more damage, but somehow my tools do less damage? Like, what? How does that make any sense? How does wearing a different robe make my kunai knives more or less sharp? That doesn't make any sense. I hate it here. Can we adjust, like, this nighttime? Like, is there a system setting? Options. Can I fix the darkness without ruining the HDR? Okay, let's turn up the exposure just a bit. Can I see the game, please? Okay, that's a little bit better, but now during the daytime it's going to be awful. I already know that. But, like, so far, I would give this game a 4 out of 10. Like, I think meh is a perfectly acceptable rating to give a game. It is just okay. It's nothing groundbreaking. It's nothing amazing. It is just meh. And if you wait for a sale, I think you'll have a decent enough time playing the game. But I would not want to pay full price for this.
Tomiko. Tomiko.
It was raining and dark in the game before I got here, so I'm interested that the cutscene is rainy and dark. Like, is that a coincidence, or are the cutscenes actually based on, like, the real life effects of where you're at? That would be super interesting to see if, okay, it's raining in the game, so it's raining in the cutscene, or if it's, if that was just, like, a massive coincidence or not. I'd be interested to figure that out.
Spirit find peace.
I also have the game in what is called Canon Mode. That is a new mode that they have brought for this Assassin's Creed Canon Mode, where rather than having gameplay choices, it takes all the choices away from you because it rather focuses on what would actually, like, the story they're trying to tell. And while I do like having choices in game, I don't like if those choices are non-canonical. Like, why give my character a choice if that's not actually the choice the character would choose, right? Like, that doesn't make sense to me to give your character the option to do something non-canonical. Like, either make all the choices canon choices they can make, or just give us what you have here, which is the canon mode where there is no choices. Because if I'm playing an RPG, then I'm supposed to be playing that character, right? So why are you giving me the option to not play as that character if you're forcing me to play as that character? Like, why even have a main character then if you're going to give them the option to not be the main character?
Not just those that wear masks, but the people that surround them. The power that commands
Just let me
them.
make my own character
I
at that
will
point.
not hesitate.
Good. It's the only way to set things right. Blood for blood.
Blood for blood.
You will need much then.
So the story so far, to catch you all up,
Eyes.
she was a poor village
No place
girl
to put them.
living in a poor village, and then people came and invaded the village and killed everyone, and now she's on a journey for
It's yours.
revenge.
Anything.
Are you sure?
There you go. You're caught up on the
Father
story.
Ever tell you why my bones ache in the weather? Why my strength fades so quickly?
You'd think that after this much making games, they could come up with a better story than generic revenge. But that's where we're at. The headache you have right now,
But never set foot
is that a headache of natural causes, or is that a headache because of adulthood / motherhood?
Left my mangled body in the dirt. Left me to burn as our fields turned to ash.
But why? You weren't the enemy.
We were in the way. The last thing I heard.
Just a poor girl from a poor family. All right,
My husband's screams.
you've activated my trap card.
Was laughter. Our lives
Queen is
spent
overrated,
nothing.
and
These
Bohemian
people
Rhapsody
don't care
is
about
not a good song.
So every scrap I have
It's a
in this
meme,
world is yours,
certainly, but I
Paoli.
don't think it's a
As
good
long as
song.
you
I think it is
promise to
way
make them suffer.
overrated.
I'll have to make changes to the place.
Then it is time to start gathering supplies.
Like, I don't think that should be anyone's favorite song. We're not doing this today, Waffles. As long as I draw air, I will be spitting facts. And this is the fact. So we can build new rooms and improve our hideout. Okay. Why? Stables, a hub to manage safe houses all throughout the world, refill your scouts. Are we doing like a base management too? Oh, come on. Really? I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think I like that. I don't think... And let me guess, I saw there was a store. Can I buy base building stuff and scout refills in the store? Now we have to see. Okay, well apparently we can't see right now because my online is busted. Okay, so gather resources to upgrade the house, and they're scattered
It's a humble
about...
beginning, but we'll need a lot of foundation to make that mountain Stu always told me about.
I just want to be a ninja. Like, I don't want to build a house. I just want to be a ninja. Do we really need to do this? Is this super necessary? They're already right here. So why do I have to go collect them? They're literally in the house. Why do I have to pick them up? I don't get it.
That's enough stone.
Alright, is that enough resources to do the thing? Apparently not. Need to gather more resources. Down there. Okay. There is crops.
This will build a strong roof.
And
build,
more
I
crops. Build the Kakarega. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. Grab that lumber too, since we might as well. Since apparently we're going to need a ton of lumber and crops. I really don't know how I feel about this building a base thing. Alright, so we need to build this. Put it there, I guess. We can customize roof and walls. Armor displays, okay. I don't know. Kind of seems wholly unnecessary, but I guess we'll see.
Junjiro! Sorin!
My apologies for our unannounced arrival.
I've come to stay with you.
What?
What?
I had thought I was doing some good by staying at Maki Modera.
What purpose in this game does base management have? That is my question. It looks like they said like scouts and stuff, so I'm guessing that they're doing the whole like, oh, raise your peasant army, and then you send the scouts out to do missions for you, and those missions give you slightly more resources so that you can build another base, so that you can build more peasants, so you can build another base, so you can build more peasants, so you can do a rebellion and overthrow Nobunaga, the evil guy who raided your village and killed your father. So I'm guessing that's what they're doing with it, and it just seems wholly unnecessary. Not every game needs base management. Not every game needs me to raise an army. And like, so Dynasty Warriors just released a new game, Dynasty Warriors Origin. And I enjoyed, like, the Dynasty Warriors part of the game, but so much of it felt so wholly unnecessary that, honestly, I sent the game back to Gamefly. I was enjoying the game, but I couldn't, because it was, okay, The whole point of Dynasty Warriors is to go into a big map
You don't believe
and
the
take
people
down
of
thousands of
pilgrimage,
people.
then?
Like, that's Dynasty Warriors as its essence. You are one-man army
you've proven me
destroying
wrong
thousands
before.
and thousands and thousands of enemies. That is the whole, like, Musu genre. Like, that, they defined that gameplay. But then they added, like, base management, and they added an overworld map where you can walk around and pick up resources, and they added in 1,000 cutscenes. So the gameplay loop was, go to the overworld map, talk to this guy, watch this cutscene,
this?
talk to this
Here.
guy, watch this
This
cutscene,
mark.
talk to this
That
guy,
one was
go pick up
Benny.
those resources, talk to this
father's
guy,
last stop
go
was
pick
here
that
in
up.
Ballet.
Then finally
There's
do
a man
one
Sakai rumored
do
to
one
have
mission.
lost an ear
Yeah,
some
you've got
months
to actually
ago.
play the game.
I
Now
hear
watch a
his men
cutscene.
have
Now go to the
clasped Sonya
overworld.
at his
Now watch a
monks at the
cutscene.
temple.
Now talk to this guy.
Somewhere
Now watch a
Coffee
cutscene.
set sail.
Now go like
Monks?
no one cares about all that. It,
Survivors from
I
Hungary.
cannot believe how many of these
Koiki.
games think we care about their
Tonyo is
stories.
barely
It's
enough.
Dynasty Warriors. There are like
Maybe he could give you
35 Dynasty
information.
Warrior games. And you know
Anything
what?
else?
The story is the same every single time. It's same thing with Monster Hunter. Like, I appreciate that you're putting in the time and effort for a story, but I don't think anyone cares about your story. They just want to hunt monsters. They just want to do Dynasty Warrior things. They don't want to do all this extra stuff. I've never seen a single person say, wow, have you ever read the Dynasty Warriors lore or played the story of Dynasty Warriors? It's very cromulent. Like, I've just never seen it. People don't care about that. They just want to go beat up a bunch of people. It's like the story in Street Fighter. Who cares about the story mode in a fighting game?
Right.
Like, what is even going on in the Tekken fighting game? That's a whole different problem. No one wants to play the story mode. They want to go beat each other up. They don't care about the story. Did you play Princess Peach Showtime yet? I
will
did
track
not.
down what you're looking for.
Sadly, I had to
Whatever they're
return it
hiding.
before I could play it because I had this game on lock, which means I had to send my game back so that I could get Assassin's Creed Shadows when it came out. So I'm going to have to go unlock it again, go get it again. Go to your objectives menu to look at objectives. Okay. Nobody says cromulent. The Simpsons does. All right, so is this is the whole thing that they want us to do? We're leveling up and doing random stuff so that we can get high enough level to take out the Onryo. Okay. How do I track a quest? It tells me I have to track a quest, but I guess that's the quest it wants me to do. Talk to Heiji. Is that right? So I'm level 4. This area is level 29. This area is level 35. Level 23, level 10. I can change the season. There's no way I'm beating this game. I am not gonna torment myself through getting through 35 levels of this. There ain't no way. No way. Alright, so you want me to send a scout there first? Okay. He's in the southwestern Izumi province. So somewhere around here? What am I doing? Oh, he's in Sakai. Okay. That's my bad. I didn't read it properly. I still think that's a really dumb, unnecessary, wholly unnecessary part of the game. Do I really need to send a scout out to look at the area first and spend money to hire scouts? Like, why can't I just go there and do it? Like, I'm supposed to be the master a ninja assassin, but I've got to hire some low-rank nobody to check it out for me first to make sure that I'm safe. If I can't do it, then why am I hiring some peasant to do it? Like, it doesn't make sense. Oh, they gotta block me and ask me to do a side quest. Sure, what do you need? What side quest do you have?
Walter, is that you?
You survived the fall of Iga. Not many of our neighbors did. Our home is a
I could grow a mustache like that. I can't grow many mustaches. I think I could pull that mustache off. The nothing right here and just the side mustache. I could do that.
We want to build
Welcome back, Gorilla.
allies who will work
I can
together.
also pull off Mr. Worf's mustache because I have a hard time growing hair right here. So I could do a Worf style
You are
mustache.
all welcome.
Or William Murderface from oh, what is it? Metalocalypse. See, and like that makes no sense to me either. I just talked to a dude and now my skills have increased. Like, why? How did talking to that guy make me a better assassin? It makes no sense. Oh no, road bandits. And another one popped out of the bushes, apparently. Just grow it out and make a curly mustache. I don't think I could pull off a curly mustache, unfortunately. I would like to. Brutal. He's got $4 on him. Alright, apparently we're getting jumped again. More road bandits. What was that? What was that move, dude? Okay, so that guy just one shot took all of my health down to 0. What is the point of a health bar if one hit takes you down to 0? Like, why do I even have a health bar if one hit brings me from max health to 1 HP? What is the point of a health bar if you're just instantly going to take the health bar away every single time that you get hit? Like, you might as well be playing an NES game where it's one hit and game over. Like, what is the point of my health bar? All right, so where are we? Were going this way, and then we got jumped again. So, like, can I ambush these guys now that I know they exist? Like, what happens if I sneak up on them? Will they know I exist? Let's find out. Let's crawl up here slowly and see if this guy who lives in the bushes. No, they just instantly see me crawling around. So, like, okay, I know I'm complaining a lot here, but let's complain some more. What's the point of a stealth mechanic if you're just going to have people automatically see you for scripted events? Like, what is the point? If they're just going to automatically see me, why even have a stealth mechanic? Dodge the arrow. You need to settle down.
Certainly.
What? I was getting attacked by bandits. Why are you guys being jerks? Who are you people? Just random guys watching me get attacked by bandits, I guess. Here, I'll move out of your way since you're all so high and mighty and important. But I'm taking the treasure chest. Alright, what's the shrine? We got experience for putting down money. Okay then. I guess that's the most realistic thing in this game. You can get ahead by being rich, because I guess if you had enough money, you could just put down 1,000,000 yen or mon or whatever they use at a shrine and instantly be the highest level. So I guess that's realistic. Just like real life, having money sets you apart from everyone else. Got here? We got a river, waterfall. Doesn't look like I can get behind that waterfall. Random dudes being tied up. What's going on up here? What are y'all up to? Level 6, level 4. Just casually walk up to that guy and stab him. Just a very casual stabbing. Alright, buddy. I saved your life, which means you now owe me your money instead. What do you got?
I'm glad to have found you alive.
Me too. Let
Yes,
me
repay
your
my kindness. Give me a rumor, I guess?
Paid in information.
What did he tell me? What did I learn? Need to go? Alright, Gorilla, see you next time. Have a good day. Happy Monday. I think it's too late to save this guy, unfortunately. I don't think I can cut him down. We were too late to save him, I guess. Okay, is this another shrine? Oh yeah. This is going up on the Christian forums. Not just for the meditation, but now that you can pray at shrines, there's definitely going to be people on the Christian forums asking if they can play this game or if praying in Assassin's Creed is going to send them to hell. I guarantee those questions are going to start popping up on the forums in a day or two. Because like that's like the #1 thing Genshin Impact always ends up on the Christian forums of like, I really like playing Genshin Impact, but you have to pray at the statues in order to play the game. Am I allowed to do this? Ooh, there's a castle. Okay, I guess let's go check out the castle. Maybe we can get a viewpoint? Standard Assassin's Creed, right? You have to climb to the highest point in all the land in order to unlock the map. That is classic Assassin's Creed. So let's see, how can we do that? All right. Well. Okay. Buddy, do you see your friend here? Maybe you should come help him. He's not looking very well. So, no, you're just gonna ignore that? You're just gonna ignore the random body sitting out here? You're not gonna come help him? No? Okay. Samurai Daisho. Okay. The characters praying, people act like they are praying themselves. That is always what I try and tell people, is like, well, are you tempted to pray to a made-up video game character when you play the game? No? Well, then you're probably okay. But if it doesn't, then, or if it does, then obviously you should probably stop and reprioritize. What makes me mad about games like Genshin Impact, and we were just complaining about this last time, right, is like, there's a good game in there. Genshin Impact was a lot of fun, but I do not like all the mechanics for making money off of people. The gacha mechanics, and the gambling mechanics, and all those sort of things. Like, I wish that they could just release it as a game without all of that, so people could enjoy it without the abusive monetary practices. Speaking of abusive monetary practices, though, I just posted a short yesterday. We have this place in our town called Wonderland, and they just opened a new location, and they are a old school nickel arcade. All the games are a nickel to play, and it was a ton of fun in there. And Emmy and I used to go to there all the time when we were first dating. We would go and we would play Plinko for like an hour. And then we would buy a absolute garbage prize. You know, you turn in 10,000 tickets and you get an already broken lamp. So right now we are working towards getting a flashing red light to put up behind me on my stream, or a disco ball for my stream. So in the coming weeks, you might see me with a new fancy light on my stream, and if you do, that means we have one at they don't have Plinko at this new one, but they do have SpongeBob version of Plinko. So we are working on collecting all the SpongeBob characters so that we can afford a new light fixture for stream. Okay, so we need to find like 2 special samurai who live here. There's one. Okay, so that's one of the guys we need. They also have go-karts and laser tag. Very excited for the laser tag. Alright, so we see one special samurai. It looks like there's something over there we need, maybe? Are those golden points I can just, like, use my grappling rope on? Or is that something I need to pick up? But I'm guessing that guy is high enough level that I won't be able to one-shot him with my regular, like, jump down assassination. So we're probably going to have to take out some other guys first so that it doesn't become a whole ordeal, right? Let's see. Oh, it worked. Okay. One guy down. Now we need to find the other one. Okay. Let's see. All right, buddy. You're looking fairly alone over there, so, sorry. Bye. We need to get up high again and find the other samurai. Every time I say samurai, all I can think of is Samurai Jack, how Aku would always be like, Samurai Jack. Oh, is that the other one? That guy looks fancy. There he is. Okay. So what happens when we free the castle from the tyrannical reign of the Daisho? Let's find out. I really need to watch the last season of Samurai Jack. I always liked Samurai Jack. I want to see how it ends. All right. Problem solved. I have killed the Daisho, so y'all should give up. I have taken out your leaders, so I don't think there's really anything else for you to fight for here. Samurai Jack was a trip. It was a great show, and I really love that Adult Swim picked it up for the final season. But I don't know like how much that changes the tone, because obviously going from a kid show to more adult show, I don't know how that changed it. So I'm really interested to see how they changed it up and finished it. But it was a good show, and the creators created another show that I want to see about like a caveman with a dinosaur, so I still need to go watch that too. All right, so I got a key, I got a piece of armor. I found random dudes hiding in here. Alright. Random dudes are defeated. I really need a better weapon, apparently. These guys are taking far too many hits. Also, that guy's one kick, again, took down my whole health. How did getting kicked once absolutely destroy me? I do not know. Okay, so there was some good loot in here, though, so maybe there's more loot? Says there's another treasure chest in there. So let's go see what loot we can find. Is that leading me to loot? It is leading me to loot. It's underground? In there? Oh, I bet that key unlocks that. Okay. So we got crops. We got a better katana of security. And now we're smuggling resources for my dudes to come grab. Okay. Equipping gear is currently restricted. Really? The armor has levels too? I'm not high enough level to equip a robe? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is that my character doesn't know how to equip a robe? Okay, so that looks like a civilian. So I'm guessing I'm probably not supposed to take out civilians. But let's find out. What happens if I take out the civilian? Okay, civilians are fair game. I guess Noe does not have any morals or qualms about slaughtering innocent civilians for experience. I'm sorry, bro. You're out in the open and you're worth 5 points of experience. So what am I supposed to do? Like, that's on the game creators. That's not on me. If you're not supposed to be taken out, why are you full of delicious experience points? If you can't put on an easy mode shirt, maybe you shouldn't be ninjaing. Well, apparently all you have to do is massacre a village full of innocent people and you'll have enough experience to wear armor. So Like, look at that. That's a level 4 guard, and he is only worth 10 experience, but a random girl washing a shirt is worth 5 experience. So the experience doesn't make very much sense. Two guys there. Level 6, and lots of goodies. Alright, so we need to figure out how to separate some of these guys out. There are too many for me to take on with my measly sword that I have, and apparently I can't equip another sword until we take enough of them out, so... Alright, I whistle for this guy. What happens? Okay. Come see what happened. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. That the hiding behind a doorway, you grab them and pull them in the doorway. I'm glad that works. That functions as I imagine it should. That was pretty cool. There's another level 6 katana I can't use. A toxic katana. That seems very dishonorable. Poison. But, you know. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your family. Dishonor on your cow. Okay, so let's whistle up here and see what happens. Can I get some of them to move out of the way so that I can get in there?
I heard a sound.
No. Okay.
It's always something.
That kunai worked, though. That kunai worked real good.
Are you testing me? Come out and fight.
Alright, what is this dude doing? He's looking this way. Oh, well, that sucked. Moved at the exact wrong time. You're in a mood. Okay. Can I pick my kunai knife back? Oh, he went and told on me. What the heck, dude? See, this is why you have to take out the civilians. He went and told on me. What the heck? Alright, dude. Well, that was very rude of you, so now I'm gonna hunt you down so you don't tattle on me again. What the heck was that?
Something there.
I picked up valuable sandals. That was kind of a cool animation there. I do like that. I like that, that they grab them and hide them after taking them down. That's pretty cool. Alright, what do we got in here? We've got wood. We've got bamboo flora. And resources I can't smuggle because I'm already out of peasants. Okay, so let's see if this will work. So if I hide in these bushes... and I kunai this guy right in the face, and I can assassinate this guy. Okay. Okay, that flowed pretty well. That felt really good. And I got my kunai back from him. Okay. That felt good. Is there anything else for me to steal from here? Or have we cleared the castle? I wonder, can I get into the actual castle? Like, is there something in the castle? It looks like there is. Alright, let's get into the actual castle up here. I bet there's some good stuff in there. I was holding the block button. I disagree with that. Toothless, hello, good morning. Look at you go, you're learning. I'm only learning because I'm taking people out because they're filled with delicious, delicious experience. Your Pikachu? Decide to upgrade again?
Waste of time.
My kiddo says help instead of help, and it's the funniest thing. Alright, so... Well, kunai that guy.
Are you trying to insult me?
Ooh, okay, so this guy's like a boss. He's got a little bit of health on him. Okay. Kunai for you. How about that? Break his armor. Ah, he got me mid-combo. I still don't like that you can't take someone out with aerial assassination in one hit. I definitely don't like that, but I wish we were high enough level to use one of those swords so we could do a little bit more damage. But also, this is one of those funny... This happens in all sorts of games. Like, it happened in Final Fantasy 2. So the katana that I'm using right now is supposed to have, like, sentimental value to it. This is like the sword of some random girl from your village who gave it to you to protect your village, and she talks about how like good and responsible you are, how much she cares about you and all that. So like, wow, thank you for the sword, Grandma. Thank you for believing me. But also, I found this random peasant sword in the garbage that's better than yours, so I'm going to throw your sword away now because this sword is better. And like in Final Fantasy X, it's the same thing where like Waka gives you his brother's sword and is like, this was gonna be my brother's sword because, you know, he means so much to me and I love my brother. And you're like, wow, Waka, I'm glad that I mean that much to you, but also like the sword you bought your brother has garbage stats, so I'm gonna replace it. Like, it's so cruel. I'm sorry that you bought your brother a garbage sword, but I'm not going to use it for the entire game because you were too cheap to buy a good sword.
Another fallen.
This is something World of Warcraft is doing a whole lot of that really frustrates me too. The instant kills. Like, there is nothing fun about being instantly game overed in a game because you made one mistake. That is one of the least fun game mechanics of all time, and I thought we'd left that behind in the days of the arcades where they were just trying to vacuum quarters out of you. But apparently the tradition lives on of, hey, you know what would be fun? What if what if the player makes a mistake and they have to redo 10 minutes of work? That would be fun, wouldn't it? You get a kunai. You get a kunai. All right, let's slowly break through that armor. All right, what delicious valuables are you hiding in the castle? Let's find out. We have a key, so we should be able to just open up the door. It's barred from the other side. Okay, so we got to find some other way to sneak into the castle. Maybe a conveniently open window. Yes, that... Okay, what do you got here? What do you got for me? We've got an insect cage. Okay. We've got the viewpoint already. Oh, hello there. Random dude. I did not see you there. Ooh, okay, what do you got on you? $4. Oh, hello there, random person. Sorry, wrong place, wrong time. Okay, what is it? There's a chest or something right in there. Put out that light. It's too bright. Okay, we got legendary Toolmaster armor. More health, critical damage, vulnerable damage, damage with tools. Throw a kunai at the closest enemy after an assassination. Okay. That's some pretty awesome armor there. That's pretty good. I'm glad we raided the castle. Is there anything else in here? Something over there. Okay. The castle had some sweet loot in it. No lie. No cap for real, for real. Skirt, skirt. Now we've leveled up, so we should have some new mastery points. So what can we unlock here? Let's get our tidal wave ability. 2% damage does not seem worth the points, but okay, we'll take it. We need to get our knowledge rank up to do 25% extra damage, counterattack, affliction. Okay, so we need to up our mastery. Oh, some random dudes over there. I smell free experience. Let's go get it. Let's test out our new armor passive. So I can take you out, and then I should be able to throw a kunai and take him down. Very cool. It works. However, with that said, it's about time for me to get ready for work and start my day. So I think this is a good place for us to end for the day. All right. As always, let's end with our prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Lord, today we just want to thank you for this wonderful day and all that you do for us. Help us to have a good Monday morning. Help us who are going to school to learn. Help us who are going to work to be productive. And help us all to remember our brothers and sisters in Christ who are in need right now during this Lenten season. Help us to soften our hearts and give more money, give more time. Whatever we have to give, help us to offer that up in your name. We continue to pray for the Pope, his well-being as he continues to recover. Lord, help him. We pray for all the people who are in war-torn countries, all the people who are dealing with death and famine and the horrors of war. Lord, be with them and help us as a people, as a world, to bring about an end of war and bring about peace. We pray for teachers who are either in academia or out teaching on the front lines. Lord, help our teachers to continue to guide the next generation. And finally, we pray for the souls in purgatory, all those souls who've been forgotten, all those souls who have no one left to pray for them. Lord, help them. All this we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. It is Monday. Go have a good Monday. Enjoy class or enjoy work, whatever it may be you have to do today. Whatever it is, do it well. It was a pleasure, as always, to wake up with you all. I will see you on Wednesday. But for now, have a blessed day.